substance or weight. It just always feels empty and derivative. But I think, in addition to that, we tire of repetitive styles really quickly. If something looks away, it can only look that way for a little while before culture moves on from it. And that means that like constant exposure to the current era of visually similar AI images makes that stuff just feel cringe really fast. All of this together is resulting in what people call AI slop. These low quality images or low quality text that are rapidly filling up the internet. Now there's a backlash against the slop. That is of course not uniform across culture, but it does exist. And it's giving me a little bit of hope because it does suck. Like, it is bad art, and our brains turn out to be pretty good at vibing out what feels real and what feels fake, as long as we're exposed to enough of it. And this is, I think, an important point. It's not
But we live only in an early era of AI. Give it maybe 3 years, and we could not say what is AI, what's not.
Just that it feels fake. It's that if it's really easy to create something that people like, then there will be a lot of it really fast, and the amount of it will turn us off of it. We will find it cringe quite quickly because there'll be just so much of it that culture will move on from it. Now, we're not perfect at any of this. One, culture for some areas of society moves more slowly, and so they won't find it cringe as fast. And we're already kind of seeing that divide, I feel like, in the world of the kinds of people who are still listening to the modern country music, which sounds a heck of a lot like it did when I was a kid. And a lot of those folks are baffled by the fact that Kendrick Lamar exists. Just didn't know he existed until the Super Bowl. And Kendrick Lamar's hip-hop sounds very different from the hip-hop of my childhood. So the cultural effect is going to be uneven, but there are also just so many times when people are going to see real things and it's going to feel fake. Like the kinds of people who make
Why do you need a Minecraft parkour in background if you have me in background?
AI image generation, either because the models themselves are preferring it or because the people who are making the art have figured out a way to like make something that they all like for a moment. The people who make stuff that's like that will get carried along with the AI stuff into cringe territory, and they won't be able to make stuff anymore that people like. And that's wild. Their art will look like AI. It will flag our authenticity radars as inauthentic in the same way that that video of this rocket ship flagged authenticity radars because it had aesthetic properties that looked like stuff that had had faked.
Imagine it was artists that specialized in some typical style of drawing. And after VR, everybody thinks that his drawing is AI.
Imperfect. But
it was just
really
his style.
Think that we will simply not be able to tell the difference between AI images and real ones, and it's gonna be a real mess. Sarah Jiang at The Verge said this a while back. We briefly lived in an era in which the photograph was a shortcut to reality. Briefly, and no longer. The tools that we need to navigate a world where that is not the case have not yet been developed, and it's not going to be easy to deal with, especially when we're in a world that does not reward organizations that work hard to uncover truth. We are in a world of content that disrupts our authenticity radars. We are in a world of epistemic overload, of not knowing, just like so hard to suss out truth all of the time. And we are also in a world where we have degraded and ignored and not supported institutions that actually do a good job of uncovering truth. How anyone will know what is real in 5 years is entirely unknown to me, but I think that we are going to have to build those systems. Like, we will build them because we'll have to. But in order to get there, we're going to need people and systems and organizations that have a strong